I went to Poland. Again. On the 25th, I set out to the airport to fly to Warsaw. Once there, I met up with my girlfriend. Yes, you heard me right, my girlfriend. But that is a story for another time. The train ride was rather uneventful, a lot of landscape, sunset, talking, the usual train stuff. And of course another edition of the "Silence Us, I'm Coming" meme, which looks like this. After arriving, we settled into the small apartment we booked. It had a small kitchen, bathroom, a sofa and a TV. We planned on cooking on alternating days, but since we were both rather exhausted from the travel, we just got kebab from the shop next door. That stuff was spicy. And watched a movie via my laptop. Next day, I met my girlfriend's mother for the first time. Not scary at all. But she was nice. The first stop was an interactive museum with a local onion cake, which was really tasty against my expectations. Then we went around the castle and a museum inside the castle, and with her being a history teacher, I got a lot of new knowledge. After she left, we went to Silent's home. Not to pick him up. We kidnap him. After he got out of his apartment at gunpoint and forced to touch some grass for once, we walked through some parks for a few hours, and then went to shoot some guns. Me being a history fan shows a lot of historic guns. A Sten gun, a Rock, a Mosin Nagant, and a Lee Enfield. Damn, that bolt action felt nice. Silent and my girlfriend shot some pistols and revolvers. I shot my SMGs and a revolver, and then we all moved on to the rifles. First up an AK and an M4 rifle, while my girlfriend and Silence shot some other guns. The Lee Enfield from 1954 in 300 British was so nice. The bolt was smooth, it felt good to fire. Just overall a pleasant experience. The Mosin Nagant? Bolt was hard, it got stuck a lot, and I had to slam it shut. Also, the gun and the bullet had a little misunderstanding on how accuracy works. Yep, that is a sideways bullet. I don't know how that worked, but there's 3 of them. And Silent had the same issue. Apparently, that happens when you have an original barrel from 1944. But at least with the AK, I hit dead center my first shot, so there's that. To finish off, we all except Silent shot a 12-gauge shotgun. Hard to miss with that thing. Also, at some point, the range owner came up and said, "Hey, I have a Dragunov." Which isn't on the website, but we have it. Do you want to shoot it? Yes, please. So I got 3 shots with the Dragunov. The next day, we had a relaxed morning with a mild amount of tomfoolery. And in the evening, met up for laser tag. At first we thought we were fighting children, at least the scoreboard looked like it, but the second we actually went into the prep room, we found out it was a group of young adults, joking around and having a good time. So anyways, we crushed them. My girlfriend came first, followed by me, and our 2 teammates, Silent, didn't come last. Not once did the enemy team overtake us in points. Domination? 100%. After that, we were so done and had a very, very good night's sleep. My girlfriend made some strawberry soup, which was very filling. On the 27th, we went to the city of Helm. First idea was to visit a local mine, but after they told us that school classes had already booked the entire day, we just went into the city. While passing a bookstore, I found a nice new book to read. I mean, look at it's in Polish. But as thanks, so one more book from my collection. After that, we went to a cat cafe. There were so many cats I couldn't even count them, and one apparently adopted us. Meet Stefan. We like Stefan. He owns us now. Sadly, we had to leave at some point, but at least there was pierogi for lunch. After the ride back, we met up with Silent again. The rest of the day was spent playing Uno, making stupid jokes, and just enjoying the company. The next day, we went to Zamość. Zamość is a city with a very rich history, so no wonder the first visit was the Zamość Armory Museum. Sabers, guns, cannons, they got them all. And a very excellent animation showing how the city and the fortress changed over the years. The English translation was a bit wacky, but Alright, it's worth a visit. I'll put you a link in the description. Then, after lunch, the summer zoo. Cold, cloudy, and very beautiful. The birds were at first. One crow somehow learned how to imitate the very loud pigeon on the other side of the path, and they had a rather lively conversation. We just couldn't understand why the deer had his antlers cut, but after some thinking he held his head a bit too close to the fence for his liking probably. Still a very impressive animal though. The lynx marked his territory while we were passing it, which was kind of weird, but at least the four-legged creatures next to him had apparently the zoomies, which was cute. Also, there was a measuring tape next to a very, very feisty bird that shows the arm length compared to historical/modern birds. I'll think I just let the pictures tell the story. Also, we got lollipops. Sadly, on the 30th, my girlfriend fell ill, so we spent the day inside. Then brought over some groceries. We watched the first two parts of How I Unleashed World War II together. My girlfriend slept most of the time, and I either slept as well, did the dishes, and just generally cleaned up. On the 31st, she felt a little better, so after Silent came over and we talked for a little, we headed out to a cafe. Another cat cafe. We drank very, very good tea, and played Cat Monopoly for like 2 hours with the occasional visit from a cat. One came up to me, jumped on my lap, looked at our Monopoly board, sneezed on it and left. Just to come back later to walk all over it. Cats. In the bathroom too. After that we just went home to our apartment and Blake went. On the 1st of November, Poland has a national holiday, and the plan was to go to a nearby palace and buy some very good bread. But since I fell sick as well on that day and wasn't feeling so hot, we stayed inside in the morning. In the afternoon we finished the movie and then went to an escape room. It was planned for an hour, but we were so good, we solved the puzzles in half an hour. Afterwards we played some Uno and then called it a night. The last day we spent the morning inside because we were still a bit groggy, and in the evening went out for some hot chocolate. Played Uno while drinking it and then watched Legally Blonde, because Silent and I don't watch enough gully movies. And sadly on the 3rd I had to fly back. It was stressful because I got stopped at the airport, because I took 3 bullet casings. So no powder, no bullet, unfireable. Then the shooting range and put them in my bag, which apparently the airport security didn't like. And when I got to Warsaw for my change, someone pressed the wrong button and announced that there were less seats on the plane than tickets sold, so that everybody could go on the plane. Which was a bit stressful, but in the end, everybody got on the plane and it was fine. Overall, it was a very nice day, and I hope I can tell you more tales next year when I do that again.